Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going through our Shopify SEO tutorial for beginners. So I'm going to give you a step-by-step action plan, some of the things that I do for a Shopify website, and some of the things that I would recommend you do. It's really going to focus more on on-site SEO and some of the things you can do to really optimize for keywords and really optimize for Google so you can drive more organic search engine traffic directly to your website. So we're going to start. The first thing I always recommend doing is keyword research for your website. So if you have an established website, what you want to do is come over here to the Google Ads Keyword Planner. If you don't have a Google Ads account, if you're not running any Google Ads campaigns at this time, one thing you might want to use is UberSuggest. So all you need to do is enter keywords here, enter your domain, or enter a competitor's domain, and you can get a lot of keyword ideas as well. I'm going to give you a quick step-by-step instruction for using the Keyword Planner. So what I recommend doing is coming in here to discover new keywords, and you either want to start with keywords or with the website. So I'm going to start with the website, and I'm going to start with the website that I'm actually using for this tutorial. So it's going to be zerocompressionbackbrace.com. Okay, so we're going to use this domain and we're going to use the entire website and click on get results. So now what that's going to do is take all of the top keywords for this website and just list them here. And I just make it really simple. What I would do is just click on download keyword ideas. So what that's going to do is it's going to download a spreadsheet directly to your computer. So if you're using Microsoft Excel, it'll download an Excel spreadsheet to your computer. There's other free alternatives you can use. So you can always check out LibreOffice. Just download these keyword ideas. And it should look something like this. So you're going to see right here, I've already kind of used this spreadsheet a little bit. So if we come to the top, it's going to show keyword stats, keyword currency, average monthly searches. The two things we want is keyword and average monthly searches. That's really where we want to focus to begin with. So you should have something that looks something like this. So you're just going to have two columns here, keyword, average monthly searches. And what I generally do is I'll take all of them for the time being. I'll open a Google Sheets and I'll copy and paste them right here. So if you've watched our SEO keyword research tutorial before, you're going to see this is the same exact process that we use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here to keyword ideas again. So we entered our website first, downloaded the keyword ideas. We just took the keywords and the average monthly searches. We ended up putting it into a Google Sheets file. You can also just use Microsoft Excel for this, whatever you're more comfortable with. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to enter some keywords here. So we're going to come to the top again. Rather than starting with a website, we're going to start with keywords. So I would enter things like back brace and enter just the top keywords for your business. So we'll do lower back brace, and I would enter all 10 keywords here. So what you would want to do is just keep adding keywords until you add 10 total. Pick the 10 best keywords for your business. Click on get results here. And then you want to do the same thing again. Download keyword ideas. So you're going to download them again. You're going to get another spreadsheet that looks just like this. I generally just delete these columns. So I'll delete the currency column, delete all these other columns, delete these rows at the top. And then you just end up with something like this. Again, even though there's going to be duplicates, we're going to copy and paste it directly into this Google Sheets file. So I end up doing it all in this first column here to the left-hand side. And then what I'll do to pick out keywords and make sure they're unique is just use the unique function. So you can see it over here in Google Sheets. Google Sheets is completely free with your Google account, so you can also use the Google Keyword Planner as well. And what you can see right here is if I use equals unique and I just end up entering this right here, and I'll just go all the way down to the bottom and then click on enter, and it will pull out only the unique keywords and the average monthly searches that match that keyword right here. So these are the types of keywords we want to start targeting for this website. And then the next thing, so this is going to be step number 2, is to come up with a list of content ideas. Come up with a list of the top keywords that you really want to target. And you really want to pull out things that are really unique. So if you see posture corrector here, back brace, so you see posture brace, so those 3 I'll put right here. Now anything with a brand name or anything like that, I'm not going to be using for this. So anything like Walmart, this Dr. Ho's back brace, all these different things, I'm not going to be using them. So I'm just going to pull out different content ideas that are going to be really unique. So back pain causes, back support belt, scoliosis brace, lower back brace. And I'm going to continue to do this until I have about 50 to 100 keywords over here to the right hand side under content ideas. So really your first 2 steps are going to be to do keyword research, either use the Google Keyword Planner, enter a bunch of keywords here as well, or use UberSuggest, enter a domain, enter a competitor's domain, or enter a keyword and just find the closest keywords for your business. So that's really where I'd start. And then I like just using Google Sheets here because I can use that unique function and pull out some of the top keywords for my business here. And these are the keywords that I know are going to drive people to my website and get them to buy my products and services. So that's step 1 and 2 is do keyword research, come up with a list of content ideas, and I would recommend starting with about 50 content ideas here. So the way I do it is you can see lumbar back brace right here. So as I scroll down, you can see lumbar back brace right here. So the next one would be pregnancy back brace. There's pregnancy back support, lumbar support brace. So what I'll end up doing is if I have something like lumbar back brace, I'll come over here, take lumbar support brace, and just put it right next to that, because I don't need to create 2 different things for one individual page. So as I'm building content, I'm going to target both of these keywords with the same piece of content. The next thing I'll do under content ideas is just do pregnancy back brace. So really simple process. You can check out our SEO keyword research tutorial for 2019. We go through this process in a little bit more detail, but this is really where you would want to start with your Shopify website, is making sure you're doing keyword research so that you're really targeting the keywords that people are going to be typing in to find your business. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, so this is going to be number 3, is to make sure you update your title tag, your meta description, specifically for your homepage. So we're going to come over to Shopify now. A lot of the work now is going to be done in Shopify. So you want to open up your Shopify website, go to online store, go to preferences, make sure you have an optimized homepage title and an optimized meta description. So for homepage title, you can see I have zero compression back brace, a superior medical device for back pain. So what I'm going to do is change this around a little bit and just do something like, okay, so I have zero compression back brace here, medical lower back brace for back pain. So something pretty simple. I'm trying to target lower back brace, medical back brace. So trying to target a few different keywords here. And then I can use the meta description as well to target a few more keywords if I want. So I'm going to update this now as well. Okay, so we optimize our title here, our meta description. I just did relieve back pain with the zero compression back brace for women, back brace for men, and back brace for pregnancy. Our lower back support braces hold US and international patents. They will relieve back pain due to scoliosis, sciatica, spinal stenosis, and muscle tightness. So the real keyword that I want to really target here is lower back brace. So that's where I want to try to get as much traffic as possible. Now, some of the other things that are going to be helpful is medical back brace. So I can create articles and content on my website related to some of these different types of keywords. So that's really going to be number 4 here, is to make sure that you're creating consistent content on your website that's going to promote your products or promote your services. So with a Shopify website, it's more likely to be products. So you're going to see here, if I come over to zero compression back brace, you can see I have my content ideas. So what you really want to do is start creating pages for all of these top keywords. So I'm going to go through optimizing your products in a minute, but for right now, what I'm going to do is open the blog. Okay, so number 4 is going to be to make sure that you're creating content around your top keywords. So you're going to see right here, I have a page, best lower back brace for men. This is something I really want to continue to improve, but you can see right at the top, zero compression men's back brace. People can easily click here and shop this product. Scroll down, there's some benefits to wearing this back brace. Now a few more examples here, same exact thing, best golf back brace. So clearly I'm targeting the keyword golf back brace right here. And you can see for men and women, because both men and women are going to be looking for golf back braces if they're experiencing back pain and they want to continue to play golf. Now I have the same thing, best lower back brace for women, and we have best lower back brace for pregnancy. These articles are all set up for people that are specifically dealing with back pain, whether it's a man, a woman, or a pregnant woman who want to get a back brace to relieve some of those lower back pain. So creating content around your top keywords, and this is really where coming up with this list of content ideas is really going to be helpful, because what I need to do is make sure I'm creating content around posture correctors. So you can see back brace right here. This is really broad. So maybe what you want to do is create a really good page related to back braces and link to some things like back pain causes. Maybe you want to talk about scoliosis and braces that will help with scoliosis, lower back braces specifically, back braces that people can wear at work. So all of those things can kind of link back to this back brace page, and this page can be used basically as a guide for other parts of your website. So for me, I really want to target lower back brace because I think it's something where I could start driving some more traffic to this website if I can get more people to understand that these lower back braces can help with back pain, and if I can talk about causes and some of the solutions that people can use. So number 4 is to make sure you're consistently creating content. Really, a best practice is to create 2, 3, 4 pieces of content on your website per week, whether that's videos, whether that's articles. You really want to keep up with it because it's going to help you consistently create new pages on your website, and Google is going to over time reward you by sending more traffic to your website because you're showing, hey, we're providing solutions for people. Here are some of the ways that we're providing solutions. And we've taken the time to create all these different pages on our website. And we're really targeting all of these top keywords here. So what I generally do is I'll continue to keep taking keywords from over here and I'll add them over to my content ideas list. And if you have something where, let's just say, for example, we come down, you can see lumbar support belt. You might just want to add that to a lumbar brace page, lumbar back brace, lumbar back support page, or you can create your own specific pages for these keywords. I really try to group them together as best as possible by theme. So that's really where you want to start with. And just coming back over to the keyword planner real quick. So coming back over here to keyword ideas, one thing you can do is click on grouped ideas, and this will end up giving you some content ideas as well. So you can see right here, they have wellness posture corrector, they have pregnancy back brace, pregnancy back support belt. So Google kind of considers all these keywords very similar. So you can use these grouped ideas as well to come up with some content ideas as you're looking up the top keywords. So if you see right here, sciatic nerve brace, brace for sciatic nerve pain. So that's a way that I can target this keyword, sciatic nerve brace, brace for sciatic nerve pain. And I can start targeting all these different keywords with one piece of content. Now you can see right here, back support belt for lifting, support belt for lifting. So I can target all of these keywords here as well with one piece of content. So using grouped ideas is another way to come up with some content ideas as well, and to really mix and match and make sure that you're targeting the best possible keywords for your business. So I'll generally do it this way, and I'll also use these grouped ideas over here when you're using the Google Keyword Planner. So these are basically the way they would tell you to set up your ad groups, but you can use these also for ways to set up your content as well, since we're talking about search engine optimization. So that's going to be number 4. Okay, so number 5, if we come into our back end for Shopify here, when you are creating blog posts, you're going to see the search engine listing preview. You should make sure that you're using a meta description here. Your URL and handle should really match the types of keywords that you're trying to target. So for this page, I'm specifically trying to target lower back brace for pregnancy. So I did best lower back brace for pregnancy. So you can see my title is right up here. I have my website title here as well. So 65 of 70 characters used. In the meta description, I have some different keywords, pregnancy belly support bands and back braces. And I'm really trying to target this keyword, lower back brace for pregnancy. Same thing in the URL and handle here. So as we come up to the top, I generally recommend using a featured image. My featured image, if we were going to look, says best lower back brace for pregnancy. And then any images that you have in here is you want to make sure that you're using alt tags. So pregnancy lower back brace. So making sure that Google understands when they look at your page, you're using some of the best on-page SEO factors that you can. Now there's a lot of content out there and a lot of videos, a lot of articles about some of the best ranking factors and on-page SEO ranking factors to make sure you're constantly improving your content. So this is something I would really follow. So you can see I have zero compression pregnancy back brace. Why use a zero compression back brace for pregnancy? And you'll just see I have a lot of different keywords in here as well. Pregnancy belly support bands. So it's a natural way to make sure that you're providing solutions to people and also optimizing your content for search engines. Now, the more detailed your content is, the better it looks to Google, the higher they're really going to rank it. So if I come over to my golf page here as well, so you can see best golf back brace for men and women, golf back braces specifically up here. So golf back brace for women, for men. We keep scrolling down. I have a bunch of different resources here. So lower back pain from golf, how golfers can avoid lower back pain. So these are some of the things that people type into Google. So you can see lower back pain from golf swing. That's another thing people constantly type into Google. Back pain golf stretches. So I linked to a couple different pages here. Causes of back pain in general. So I'll link to another page on my website, and then relieve golf back pain, and making sure people understand that they can use these back braces before, after a round, even maybe during a round, to help them relieve some of that back pain. So it's a great way to integrate the products with some of the problems that people are dealing with, so they can come to my website, find this page, and then end up purchasing a product from this website. So number 5, making sure that you're really targeting the top keywords here. Again, use those grouped ideas, make sure you're targeting all these different keywords here and answering all the questions people have for the problems that they're dealing with. So that's going to be number 5, is making sure you're using on-page SEO factors, whether it's just optimizing your page for search engines and also including really high quality and relevant content, continuously improving it over time as well. Okay, so number 6 is going to be to make sure that you're optimizing your product pages as well. So you can see I have a title here, zero compression back brace for men. Up at the top, the URL is men back support brace. So just making sure that you're targeting keywords with your product titles while also naming your products. If we scroll down here a little bit, you want to make sure that you're using keywords in your description here. You want to make sure you're using a lot of images and that all your images are also optimized for search engines, using alt tags when you upload them. So when you upload a picture like this, you might want to do zero compression back brace for men. When you upload a picture like this one, you might want to do something like lower back brace for men. So all of these different things that you might want to do. So making sure that you're really targeting keywords with your product pages as well, so then people can also find those in search engines better, especially as they're specifically looking for your products. So making sure you completely fill out your titles and your descriptions here, putting a lot of useful information directly into your product pages will really help them rank well. And as people do find your website and they go back to Google to maybe search for your products again, if they didn't purchase them the first time around, then they can easily find them as well. So different ways that you can really optimize your website and your products to drive more traffic directly to your product pages. Okay, so number 7, it's a little bit more difficult to show at this specific store because there's only 3 products on the entire store. So with stores that have a lot of products, you're going to have a lot of different categories. You want to make sure you use really good category names based on what people are typing in. So if, for example, there were specific support braces for scoliosis on this, different braces that were better for posture, then you would want to make sure that you're categorizing everything in the right categories. So for this one, it's all just lower back support braces. Again, I want to make sure I'm ranking for this keyword lower back brace. So these are different ways that you can really make sure that people are going to find your products, is using product pages and product categories that are really going to be organized for the types of problems that they help with or exactly what they do, what people are going to type in to find those types of products. So you'll see it all the time when you go to Google, whether you're searching for home decor, whether you're searching for health products. If you type in something like golf iron sets. So let's just say, for example, you're a golfer, you're looking for golf iron sets. If you type that into Google, so we're going to come over to Google, I just typed that in, golf iron sets. What you're going to see that ranks really high are pages like Golf Galaxy that specifically goes to a page with golf iron sets. And if we keep scrolling down, same thing with Dick's Sporting Goods, golf irons and iron sets, golf iron sets at the PGA Tour Superstore. So making sure that you really have good categories for your pages and making sure that when people do type in specific keywords, they're going to find the right category for your product. So you don't just want to put everything into one category. So for this one, it does work because there's only 3 products. But let's just say, for example, there are 2 separate pregnancy back braces. Then I would want to make sure that I create a separate category that's lower back braces for pregnancy. So the same thing with men, with women. If there is different braces, you would want to make sure you set up different categories. Now with these ones, it works to have one category because you have each individual product page that's going to promote those types of back braces. But for something like golf iron sets or anything else, you want to make sure that you're really categorizing your products as best as possible. So that's going to be number 7. So number 8 is going to be to make sure that you verify your Shopify website with the Google Search Console. So it's a really simple process to be able to do it. So what you want to do is just follow this page right here. I will put it in the description for this video. So you can see verify a domain with third-party services. So it's going to say like Pinterest and Google Webmaster. So all you need to do is enter this Google site verification here, or you can just verify it if you're using Google Analytics already. So you can use your Google Analytics account. So all you need to do is install Google Analytics on your Shopify website, and then you can just verify your Google Search Console profile with your website there as well. And it's going to give you a lot of different data for your website in the Google search engine, specifically clicks, impressions. You're going to be able to see average click-through rate, average position for your website in the search results. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. So down at the bottom, you're going to be able to see this top search queries for your website. So you can see back brace support, back braces for lower back pain, for women in pregnancy. So you're going to be able to see a lot of different information that will really help you optimize your website. You can see clicks, impressions. You can see your average position for some of these different search queries. And what you really want to do is make sure you're continuing to optimize to drive more clicks from Google directly to your website, because it's going to help you drive more sales in the long run. If we click on pages here, you're also going to be able to see your top pages. So the top one usually is your home page, or if you have a really good page on your website, those are generally going to be your top ones, but you can see clicks, impressions. I'm looking at some old data here, so this isn't actually relevant data for right now, but you're able to see some of the top pages on your website. And one of the things I love to do is click on an individual page. So you click on that page, And then what you do after you click on that page is clicking on search queries. So you can see our filter at the top here. So we're looking at this individual page. You can also just add a page as a filter right here, or you could look at a specific search term that people are typing in, specific devices. So what I like to do is look at a specific page and seeing the search terms that are actually driving people to that page, so I can continue to optimize for these different search terms. So let's just say, for example, as you're adding content, like I talked about in an earlier step, you're looking at these different grouped ideas here. So just to give a quick example, we'll do the sciatic nerve brace. So let's say I have a page on the website about sciatic nerve back pain, how to relieve it with a zero compression back brace. So as that page starts ranking, I'm going to be able to get a ton of different ideas for different keywords that I can optimize for. Same thing with a golf back brace. So anything like that, as you're adding more content, you can see right here, back support during pregnancy, end all back pain, back brace for pregnant women, back support in pregnancy. So I can find a lot of different keywords that I can really optimize this page for to make sure that I'm driving relevant traffic directly to the correct pages on my website. So another thing you want to do, number 8, is make sure you're using the Google Search Console. And last but not least, make sure you submit your sitemap. So if we click here for sitemap, all you need to do is take your URL and just enter sitemap.xml here. So it would just be, and it's automatically created on your Shopify website. Click on submit. And then every time you add a new page, Google's going to be able to quickly crawl that page. You should also use some internal linking strategies as well. So I'll go over that in a little bit. But number 8, making sure you're using the Google Search Console to understand the top pages on your website, understand some of the search terms that you can really optimize for even better, so you can continue to increase traffic to your website. This is one of my favorite free tools that you can use, and it's just the Google Search Console. You can verify it in a lot of different methods. I like to just use Google Analytics, or you can enter a little piece of code to your website as well. Okay, so number 9 is going to be to make sure you're using some of the top content marketing strategies so you can really get your content out there. The best ways to really do this is to build an audience on social media channels, to build an email list, and to make sure you have a following, because when you do get a following of people that are interested in your content, for example, there's people that are interested in my YouTube videos. So as I create YouTube videos and I send them out, it's much easier for me to actually get more people to watch my videos because I have an existing built-in audience there. I didn't have it when I first started creating videos, but now I have an audience. So when I do put out videos, I end up getting a decent amount of views in the beginning. And I can also promote my content on other social channels. I can send it out to my email list. So that's really where you want to focus on. This is a long-term strategy. Content marketing isn't something that's going to happen overnight. What you need to do is continuously create new content. So for example, I have this best golf back brace for men and women here. So I take this page and I start to share it on something like Pinterest. So you can see top rated golf back support braces. I can use some different images here. And then hopefully people end up seeing my posts like this, they click on it and they end up clicking through to my website, especially as people are looking for ideas. So certain things work better on Pinterest, some things might work better on Facebook. So as we scroll down here, you can see I also have top rated pregnancy back and belly support band with some different images, different types of grids. If you're interested in creating really good images for your website, I recommend using Canva. So with Canva, you can create designs really easily, upload images, and create some different images just like this. They have a lot of Pinterest templates already built in that you can use there. So I highly recommend using Canva. You really want to repurpose your content using images, using video, and share it out to different social media engines. So if we come back over to the best golf brace article, the other thing that I did is I shared it directly to the Facebook page, and you can also do something like share it to your email list if it's something where people are going to continue to purchase from you. So let's just say, for example, you're running a baby store. As you create new content, you come up with new products, you can use that and share it to people that are on your email list, share it to people that follow you on social media. So that's why building a following can be really useful, because as you start creating more and more content, you can share it very easily. And certain products with Shopify are really built well to do this, especially something like a baby website, because when someone has a baby, they're constantly looking for new products, whether it's clothes, whether it's different toys or tools that they need. All of those things can be very useful. So as you're building more and more content on your website, using some of the top content marketing strategies to really reach as many people as possible will be really useful. And that's going to bring us right into number 10. So this is going to be last but not least. One of the most important things is building backlinks to your website. So building backlinks is basically almost a full-time job. It's very difficult to do, and the best way I have found to build backlinks is to build up that audience. So using some of these content marketing strategies where you're constantly creating new content, sharing it out to your social media pages, building up an audience of people that are interested in the types of content that you're creating, that are interested in your products, that are interested in your services. So if you're interested in learning more about backlinks, my favorite guide right now is this one on Backlinko. So it's Backlinks, the definitive guide. It's 100% free. They have a bunch of different ideas here. So different things you can do is, for example, if I had a huge study about wearing a lower back brace and the impact it has, the positive impact it has on people that are wearing them as opposed to using surgery or taking painkillers, that's something that people would be more likely to link to on their website as they're talking about back pain or causes of back pain or some solutions when it comes to back pain. So creating studies can be very useful. Ultimately, what it comes down to is creating really useful types of content, whether it's a study, whether it's something that people are going to get a lot out of, and creating shareable types of content. So something like this, a best golf back brace. So maybe as someone is talking about golf back pain, maybe they end up finding this article here and they link back to it on their website. Now, the other thing you can do is try to find other bloggers in your industry, other websites in your industry, connect with them, tell them, hey, I'll share some of your articles. If you want to share some of my articles, I think these ones would be very useful for you. And if you can specifically say, here's a page that you have on your website, I think if you added this best golf back brace page to your website, it'd be very useful for you. And you also link back to their website as well. Maybe you share each other's content on social media. That's one of the best ways to gain more backlinks, is to make sure that you're making connections with other people. Writing really detailed content, using studies, all of those different types of things will help more and more people share your content. More people share my videos when they find them useful, and especially when I have a little bit of a built-in audience, when I share it out to my social media audience, when I share it out to my email list, it helps me gain more and more backlinks to my content. Same thing with my website. And what I found with my website is as I create better articles on my website, the same few people tend to share them the most, and then I end up getting additional shares on them. So it's really a long-term strategy to use content marketing. It starts with creating content around your top keywords, consistently doing that. So this is where I think it's important to have a blog, especially on your Shopify website, because you can't just throw up a catalog of products and just expect them to rank perfectly. So all of these websites that rank really well generally write a lot on their website. They have really optimized products, really optimized images, and they have a website that's focused on the top keywords in their industry. So these 10 steps will be very helpful for ranking your website higher in Shopify. There's other guides you can look for, so other Shopify guides, if you're looking for a little bit more detail about the types of content you should create, really what helps websites rank. And I highly recommend looking at your competitor's website, seeing the types of pages that they have ranking already, because you can find some ideas based on the content that they've created. And then what you want to do is go in and create better content than they have already. So that's how to do Shopify SEO, especially if you're a beginner, a 10-step action plan that you can take. So some different things so you can really target the top keywords for your industry, drive more people back to your website, and hopefully drive more sales in the long run. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.